Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Jackie Myers.
And I'm Ethan McConkey. Let's take a look at the news.
As a part of the Capstone Project, a group of Bradley students is looking to help girls in the community. Along with the Boys and Girls Club of the Greater Peoria and Kuksul One of Pekin comes Girls Growing Together, a free young women's empowerment event that will feature a self-defense class and a self-esteem workshop. These two organizations are coming together to confront the issues of assaults that take place in central Illinois. The area's violent crime rate is up 8% higher than last year. The event will feature many local women-focused organizations to teach and give information as well. The event is Saturday, November 5th at the St. Peter's Lutheran Church in East Peoria. Doors open at 12. For more information, contact Natalie Tucker at trifectapublicrelations@gmail.com. Bradley's Visiting Writer Series will be hosting a poetry reading next Wednesday from featured author Allison Joseph and John Tribble. The Visiting Writers Series is a well-established program sponsored by the Bradley's English Department that brings both emerging and established writers to campus. While here, the authors read their work, speak with classes, and meet with aspiring students. Allison Joseph is an author of 17 full-length poetry collections and a chapbooks, while her husband and literary partner, John Tribble, is the author of 2 poetry collections. Mr. Tribble is also the 2016 winner of the Nazim Hikmet International Poetry Competition. The reading will be held Wednesday, November 9th at 7:30 in the Wyckoff Room at the library. It is free and open to the public.
If you have a sweet tooth, you may want to visit the Student Center. The American Marketing Association is having their annual bake sale this week. Desserts include brownies, cupcakes, and Rice Krispie treats. This fundraiser supports upcoming speaker events where big organizations like Target will speak on business practices. The bake sale started yesterday and will end tomorrow. Be there between 9 and noon at Baker Hall to get a $1 baked good. Come out and support the cause. The American College Health Association announced earlier this week that there are new guidelines for prescribing opioids in college communities. The ACHA is the principal advocate and leadership organization for college-related health. Opioids have become a more serious problem as there has been a rise in prescribed pills. According to the Center for Disease Control, there is between 52 and 71 painkiller prescriptions per 100 people, which is the lowest among other states. The new guidelines have been developed by a special task force. Here at Bradley, the task force chairperson is Dr. Jessica Higgs, the Director of Health Services at Bradley. If you're interested in finding out more about the guidelines or opioids, contact Bradley's Health Services.
If you are looking to continue your education, perhaps you were at the fair yesterday. The Graduate and Professional School Fair was in the Student Center Ballroom yesterday afternoon. Students were able to interact with different schools to learn more about their next steps in their education. The fair featured varying school offerings such as medical school, law school, and business school. If you have any questions, concerns, or have an interest in graduate school, contact the Smith Career Center at careers@bradley.edu. Up next, we take a look at the upcoming fall weather next.
It appears summer weather may actually stick around a bit longer. Sam has more.
Tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Well, Sam, it was pretty dreary today. It kind of rained all day.
Yeah, but the sun's coming back on Monday, right?
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. It's going to be up to 79 then, so it's very exciting for sure. Honestly, though, Peoria was very cloudy. It's going to continue to be cloudy over the next few days, so let's go ahead and pull up our radar and take a look at what's coming at us in the future. So as you can see on this lovely radar map right here, we've got a lot of precipitation that came through. Luckily, we are right there, so we're not going to have any issues in the future. There's this little area down here, but it's really not going to have that much of an effect on us. It might come by and clip us and give us just a little bit of rain on near Thursday night, Friday morning, but nothing too bad at all. It's not really going to affect us because all of that came by earlier today, which is going to lead us into our high and low pressure map. As you'll be able to see right here, there is this really weird ring of thunderstorms. It's kind of strange because you can see we've got all kinds of crazy stuff happening with the high and low pressure systems. And although it kind of shows that Peoria is inside of this thunderstorm-ridden area, we're not going to see much action. Once again, just lots and lots of clouds. That's really all we'll be seeing from this area of thunderstorms, which is going to launch us into our lovely 5-day forecast right here. You can see that our low is going to be on Thursday night for the week at 45 degrees, with a high actually coming this Monday at 79. Now, I don't know about you guys, but fall is supposed to be cold. 79 degrees kind of sounds like summer weather. So we'll have to deal with that on Monday when that comes, but not saying I won't love it completely. Regardless, this week we'll see lots of temperatures in the 70s, and it's going to be a pretty general week overall. Just lots of clouds, but regardless, Angie's got lots to tell us that'll bring some sunshine in the world of entertainment.
Thanks, Sam. Happy 20th anniversary Latina magazine. The magazine is celebrating its platinum anniversary with a photo mosaic of none other than the legendary Selena Quintanilla. The mosaic is made up of the 20 most impactful, influential Latina covers over the past 2 decades. Latina magazine was the first in its space and quickly became a pioneering force for Latinas underserved by the general market and Spanish language media. While the decision of how to celebrate such an extraordinary achievement must have been a difficult one, the editorial team was able to narrow it down by what they wanted this cover to represent. Through the years, some of the biggest Latino voices in Hollywood have sat down with the magazine, and 20 years later, J.Lo has gotten the roles that she so rightfully deserves and also built a musical empire for herself. At the beginning of October, rapper Kid Cudi announced to his followers that he was checking himself into rehab to deal with severe anxiety and depression. His admission to his fans won him overwhelming support and even sparked a hashtag about mental health that reads, "You good, man?" This past Monday, however, rapper Drake released a few tracks on Apple Music, one of which titled "Two Birds, One Stone." In the song, Drake disses Kid Cudi, calling his mental illness a phase. Drake and Kid Cudi had been beefing on social media in September, but many fans were unamused with Drake's diss towards such a serious issue with Kid Cudi and millions of Americans. This past Monday, the current commander-in-chief stopped by Jimmy Kimmel Live to talk about the current presidential race and read some mean tweets. President Obama shared his support for Hillary, telling Kimmel that she would be an outstanding president when speaking on Trump. President Obama explained why he believes Trump should not be president and even told Kimmel he laughs at Trump often. The president then read a series of mean tweets about himself. He laughed at some, scoffed at others, and read the last tweet from Donald Trump. After reading the tweet, President Obama throws a diss towards Trump and drops the phone as if it were a mic. All right. That's hilarious, I gotta say.
Did you guys get to check out the mean tweets video yet?
Yeah, I saw it. It's pretty funny.
I'm going to check it
It's
out
pretty
like right
fun.
after this.
You definitely should do. Well, Bradley introduced a new app today. We'll explain.
And we speak with a member of Pi Kappa Phi. Stay tuned.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
For too long, there's been too much silence. We've stepped back when we should have stepped up.
We lack the bravery to have the tough conversations.
It stops now.
It stopped with us.
As campus leaders, we recognize that sexual assault is a real problem.
And it's time to take action.
We're standing together as a community because this issue affects all of us.
And we can only end it if we are braver together.
Starting now, we don't look the other way. We make it a move and do something.
Before it's too late.
We promote a culture of respect for all students.
We say something even when it's easier to remain silent.
We stand up for survivors.
We never blame them.
We hold our friends, our leaders, our teammates,
And ourselves accountable for our actions.
and when we see something wrong, we're brave enough to interrupt. We say something.
We do something. We watch out for each other.
Always.
Being a Bradley Brave means
Ending the silence.
together we can work to end sexual assault and rape culture in our community. Together we can do the right thing. Together we can do the brave thing. Make your move and stand with us.
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 And we can all be braver together.
Now joining us live from the Pi Kappa Phi Fraternity House is BUTV's own Aaron Morden.
Aaron is joined by the Pi Kappa Phi Philanthropy Chair, Anthony Lamb, who is coordinating the Pi Kappa Phi Philanthropy Week beginning next Monday. Aaron?
Hi, everyone. I'm Aaron Morden. I'm at the Pi Kappa Phi Fraternity House here talking to AJ Lamb about their Philanthropy Week. So, AJ, what is Philanthropy Week?
Simply put, a Philanthropy Week is just a week in which you hold fundraising events to raise money for your Philanthropy Week. And ours is War of the Roses, which is a competition between the sororities on campus to see who can raise the most for our Philanthropy The Ability Experience, which helps support people with disabilities nationally.
And what is Philanthropy Week for generally?
It's generally for whatever your philanthropy is. In our case, as I said, the Ability Experience to raise awareness and money for people with disabilities and help make their world more accessible.
And what kind of events has Pi Kappa Phi done in the past for their Philanthropy Week?
In the past, we've done all sorts of things. We've done 24-hour bike-a-thons. We've done subway nights. We do an all-you-can-eat pasta dinner here at the house, volleyball tournaments. This week, we have thus far done the all-you-can-eat pasta dinner. We just finished our push-up experience today where people donated to watch us work out in the Markin lobby, and then we'll be finishing this week with a seated volleyball tournament.
And who do you encourage to come out to these different types of events?
Obviously, we encourage the sororities first and foremost because they are the ones who are competing to raise the money for us. But overall, we don't limit ourselves to who we want to show up. We want as many people as we can because we want to reach a large audience to tell them what we're about, what we're here for, raise money and awareness for the people with disabilities we're helping.
And what kind of fundraising goal does Pi Kappa Phi have for this year?
For the year, we typically set ourselves to about like 3,000, 4,000. For the week, we hope to raise close to 1,000, but any money you get is more money than you had when you started. So.
And what is it that you want people to know about your Philanthropy Week?
Just that we care a lot about our cause. We wouldn't ride a bike for 24 hours straight if it weren't for how dedicated we are, and we want them to know that we need their support in helping these people.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with us. Where can people get more information about this?
They can get more information on our Facebook page, War of the Roses 2016. They can also come to any of our events where any number of guys are well versed in talking about our cause.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us. Live for BUTV News, I'm Aaron Morden.
The workshop Starting a Small Business in Illinois returns to the Peoria Next Innovation Center. All individuals are invited to learn about how to start a business in Illinois and the proper steps to legally register. The workshop will be held Tuesday, November 8th from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Peoria Next Innovation Center on 801 West Main Street. The program is free to the public. Call 309-677-2992 to register today.
It was announced earlier today that Bradley has launched a new application for students regarding sexual assault and abuse. Available through both the App Store and the Google Play Store, Reach Out College Edition is a free app that allows students to anonymously notify Bradley of harassment and discrimination. The application also helps students find information on where to go for help, how to preserve evidence, what reporting options are available, and much more. Visit your respective application store to download today. Well, Bradley Athletics finally wins big.
Not on the field or the court, but the classroom. John Collin explains when we come back.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Did you go to the schoolyard? Where did you look? We can make a plan somehow. He's a smart boy, and he's gonna be okay. Okay, try to call him again. There's no reception. Everything is down. Try already. Nothing's working. Well, just everything's down. Do you think he's on his way? Please. Is he okay? Laura. Please tell me he's okay. I need you to calm down. What? It's my baby. This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
Well, John, it seems like we could give Bradley Athletics a high five for the performance this weekend.
And you can also give them an A.
Oh, right, you are, McConkey. As they advanced a little bit in the world of academics as well. We start off with a big congratulations to the Bradley athletic community, as Bradley has been named the 2015 to 2016 Missouri Valley Conference All-Academic Award. The award is based on grade point average of all student athletes over the previous academic year. Bradley finally topped the list, achieving a 3.36 GPA for the past year. Stephen Tippett, Bradley's faculty athletic representative, credits the recruitment and retention of top students devoted to both academic success and athletic excellence, along with the devotion of professors with the success of school and athletics. The Bradley women's volleyball team hosted Illinois State and Indiana State last weekend at the Renaissance Coliseum. On Friday, the Braves kicked off the action with the Redbirds.
Twing readies to
Following a Redbird float serve, Cave's hit from Saboski was met with a vicious block on the attempted right side hit. Later, Taylor Teal would roll shot the ball over to the Redbirds. With the Redbirds on the attack, their middle blocker's tip was dug out by Reimer, to which Olsen jockeyed the ball over the twine that eventually pinballed to the floor. That's nothing but swagger there, folks. Just several plays later, Braves free-balled it over to the Redbirds, and they utilize the middle attack. Mrazek, Iarki keeps it in play. Teal gives her some assistance, and they keep it alive. From the outside, the Redbirds blast it towards Reimer, and she answers the bell. Haslog jostles a bump to Teal, only to have the attack blocked. Oh my, what a battle that was. Unfortunately, Bradley fell in 3 sets to the Redbirds as they suffer their 15th loss of the season at the hands of Illinois State. Moving on to Saturday's action, the Braves face Indiana State early on. Hatsleg from Olsen, kablamo, that one's in the scorebook, folks. Jones down the middle, dug out by Indiana. Olsen to Jones again, but it wouldn't go. The Sycamores sauce it over. Teal makes a sprawling Lundqvist-style save. Livide cross court, and that's a score. What magnificent mayhem at the Renaissance Coliseum. Sycamores on the attack again. Nope. Haslog slam jams it with little concern for sincerity. Braves leave the Coliseum with a W in the 4-set match. The Lady Braves will play away at Evansville and at Southern Illinois next weekend. The Bradley women's golf team teed off their final fall meet at the Cardinal Classic this Monday and Tuesday. Unfortunately, the Braves took 13th place of 17 teams. It was the first time that the Braves did not finish in the top half of competing teams. Taylor Ledwine held a 78 score on both days of tournament play for a 156 score to take 37th place. 5 back from her, Abby Wellens took 60th place with a 79 second round. The Lady Braves golf team will play again in April of 2017. The Bradley hockey team scored 2 victories against Wisconsin-Milwaukee last weekend at the Owens Center. On Friday, Bradley won 3-2 in a nail-biter as goals were scored by Norton, Lou, and Dory. Matt Dory leads the Braves blue line with 3 goals. Following Bradley's victory, Bradley shot down the Panthers in a 3-1 game on Saturday. After giving up the first goal, Chase Glidden evened the game in the first period seconds later. Later in the second period, Kyle Tantera and Cody Esposito would score under a minute apart to push the game to a 3-1 score. Bradley would hold on in the third for another victory. Break out the brooms and the Zambonis. Bradley hockey sweeps. The Braves will be away from home this weekend as they play at Loyola for another 2-game series. So we'll have to see how they perform on a Halloween weekend.
Absolutely. Soccer's playing this weekend as well. And basketball's just around the corner.
That's right. Coming up.
Stuff to look forward to. A returning musical guest joins us after the break.
And we get a look at some events around Bradley. Stay tuned.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Find fun activities to do, like boating and biking, or camping and hiking, plus much more. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Hey!
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The Res Life staff invites you to their rendition of the Haunted House in Slaughterhouse 4 tomorrow night from 7 to 10 in Lovelace Hall. Admission is free and all are welcome. This upcoming Monday at 5, the Student Senate will hold a General Assembly for students to join for questions or just to see how Senate works. The assembly is at 5 in the Garrett Center. Up Till Dawn will be hosting a date auction tomorrow from 7 to 8:30 in Marty Theater. It's a cash-only auction to buy a date with a fellow Bradley student. It's $1 to get in, and all bids start at $5. Well, that's it for BUTV News. I'm Jackie Myers.
I'm John Collin.
I'm Angela Serrano.
And I'm Sam Kohlmeyer.
And I'm Neitha McConkey. We leave you tonight with a performance from returning guest Gadget. Have a splendid night.
Safe to say that I'm a mess up, but that's okay, 'cause my head's been a little clearer lately. I've made some choices that I could sleep at night with, ones I could stomach and keep down. I've been going to bed at a decent hour all this month. It's safe to say I'm still not where I want to be. Sometimes every step I take feels like I'm taking 2 steps back. Things are looking up. I've been going to bed to the same records I did last year, but at least I go to bed happy. Still my sleeping's not the best, because I'm always sleeping in, and I'm always running late. I've been going to bed at a decent hour all this month. It's safe to say I'm still not where I want to be. Sometimes every step I take feels like I'm taking 2 steps back. Things are looking up. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a mess, but I'm trying to get better. Life's been a wreck, but I think it's getting better. I've been going to bed at a decent hour all this month. It's safe to say I'm still not where I want to be. Sometimes every step I take feels like I'm taking 2 steps